What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here, and I'm coming at you with another update with Pork Chop. So, just got off work, finally, today. 11 and a half hours put in today. Just, whew, I'm tired. So, maybe that should be a drinking game. You guys take a drink every time I say I'm tired. Or I bring up work, like, to begin the vlogs. But anyway, so welcome to another update with Pork Chop. So, worked all day today, literally all day. Got here well before the sun came up, and now I'm leaving well after the sun has gone to bed. So that's just how it is right now. That's okay. That's fine. If I get weekends off, then I really don't mind this. Anywho, so hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed those football games, man. Football games this week were a hell of a lot better than the games last week because they're getting more competitive. You're getting the better teams that should be there competing. You had two great matchups with two young quarterbacks at the beginning of the two football games. You had Baker Mayfield and Patrick Mahomes pretty much dueling up until Mahomes got knocked out with a concussion, and that was a little scary to watch, especially watching him stumble and stuff. And Andy Reid was like, "No, he just got the wind knocked out of him, and he just got hit in the back of the head. It wasn't a concussion." I was just, I don't know, the way that he was walking around and everything. Yeah, that was a concussion, homie. But speedy recovery to Patrick Mahomes. His team advances next week, or this week rather, to face off against the Green Bay Packers and No, that's not right. They're facing off against the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen. Man, I'm so tired. I got my NFC and my AFC mixed up, man. It's crazy. So, I don't know. Maybe I just predicted the Super Bowl. Maybe it could be Mahomes and Rodgers in the Super Bowl. That's a big possibility. But anyway. And then the second game, you got the two legends, Drew Brees and Tom Brady, dueling it out. Speculations were that Brees was going to retire pretty much at the end of the season, whatever it was, last night, or 2 Sundays from now or 3 Sundays from now. But it was in the rumor mill that he's going to retire, and that he has already signed a contract to be a commentator for I think NBC. So NBC, or it was at CBS. I can't remember. It was one of those two. But it's pretty much a guarantee that he's going to go into the booth next year. It's looking like it's all but announced that it looks like he's going to retire. And if that's the case, man, Drew Brees, what a legend, came in as a too small of a quarterback, quote unquote, and he ended up being one of the best, and being 1 or 2 in almost every single category known to man in football. Brady pretty much has the other ones, the yin and yang. So anyway, Drew Brees, retiring, and maybe it's for the best, because the guy did throw 3 picks in that last game, and it's sad to go out like that. You get somebody that's 42 years old and a little bit on the twilight of their careers. Then you get what happened to Peyton Manning, who had a noodle arm and couldn't get really anything done, and had to rely on a defense to get his last Super Bowl practically. You just get players like that, and anyway, it's sad to see, but it's awesome, the awesome career that he had, getting a Super Bowl for New Orleans, a few years removed from Hurricane Katrina, and it was just really cool. But anyway, enough about football. That's why you guys came. It's football. Okay, so homework question number 1 for my football homies. Who's going to be in the Super Bowl? Which of the 4 teams? Buffalo, Green Bay, Tampa Bay, or Kansas City? Which one do you think? For some reason, I had to think about Kansas City because it was Chad Henne that had to go in there and pretty much win the game on that gutsy fourth and 1 call. And man, I felt so bad for the Browns. But anyway, so if you guys want to hear more of me talking about football and stuff, go listen to Chris and I's Chopping Birds Weekly NFL podcast. I had to do it solo this week because Chris was out of town, and that's okay. That's fine. He's got his own life. He can do whatever he wants. And if he messages me and says, "Hey, I'm in Dallas. You're gonna have to fly solo," then okay, fine, cool, whatever, I can do it. I don't mind talking to you guys, and I hope you guys don't mind me talking to y'all for multiple reasons. But regardless, guys, I forgot to mention, tell a little bit of a personal story here. This is something I forgot to mention on the Friday vlog that I did, but I can't remember if it was Wednesday or Thursday night last week. I had a really, really weird dream, you guys. So if you want to hear a crazy dream, sit tight. Grab a popcorn or grab something to drink, and let's get at it. So I had this dream, right, that my wife and I decided that it was time for me to get a personal trainer. That it was time for me to, batten down the hatches when it comes to, health and weight loss and stuff like that. Now, this is something that probably wouldn't ever happen. One, because we don't have money for a damn personal trainer. And two, I could probably do it by my damn self. If I really wanted to, if I can get down to the nitty gritty, I could probably get it done myself. But anyway, so we hired this personal trainer, guys. And I'm not going to lie to you. This personal trainer was gorgeous. This personal trainer was, 100 pounds soaking wet, 5 foot nothing, black hair beauty girl. Probably, actually not really a girl. She was probably like in her 30s or 40s. She was a little bit older than me. But anyway, so I stayed with this personal trainer because she offered to do things for me that nobody else could. She offered to fix some things that I've always been self-conscious about. She offered to do a bunch of other things. And before you know it, we're at my grandma's house with the personal trainer and my wife. And we're at my grandma's house, and I have sex with the personal trainer. I have sexual relations. I had sexual relations is what Bill Clinton called it. Sexual relations with my personal trainer, and that was crazy. And so after I have sex with her, she wants to go another round, and I say no. So I walk out of the room, and my dad is standing there. As if the dream couldn't get any more ridiculous. My dad is standing in the doorway, and he says, "Hey, hurry up and get dressed. We're going to the Pizza Planet buffet for dinner. Get ready," he said. "We're going to the Pizza Planet buffet for dinner." And I was like, okay, I'm gonna get dressed. I'm gonna get in the shower. I'm gonna get dressed, and we're gonna go to the Pizza Planet buffet. Multiple things wrong with this dream, guys. Multiple reasons this dream would never happen in real life, ever. One, again, I'm not going to get a personal trainer, and I am, 1A, I'm not going to get a personal trainer. 1B, I'm not going to have sex with said personal trainer because I love my wife. 2, my dad is no longer with us, unfortunately. It breaks my heart, but that part was crazy. And 3, Pizza Planet no longer has the buffet because of COVID. So, fuck you, COVID! So, anyway. Had to shout that as loud as I could that I actually popped an eardrum, I think. But anyway, so, multiple reasons that it would never happen. So I'm in the shower, and I'm like, just talking to myself. I'm like, you got to tell your wife, dude. You got to tell your wife what you did. You got to admit when you fuck up, and you got to tell your wife. She's got to be the first person to know. And so I get out of the shower, I get dressed and everything, and I go look for my wife. I can't find her. And so when it comes down to that, I can't find my wife, like I said, and I'm looking all over for her, and I found her, and somebody, I can't remember how I figured this out, but somebody told me that she was on the phone with one of her friends that was having kind of a mental breakdown. And for some odd reason, anytime somebody in my wife's social circle has a mental breakdown, they go straight to her, and she has to play, caregiver. She has to play mommy, and she takes care of these people. It's one of the many reasons I love this woman, is because how amazing she is. So she's on the phone, and I pace around for a few minutes, waiting for her to get off the phone. She never does. I don't know where the personal trainer is at this point. I don't know if I told her to kick rocks or whatever, but she's not there anymore. And so, you know, I keep going because she's in the back. She's on my grandma's back patio, and she's like pacing back and forth, talking on the phone. You know that you do weird shit when you're on the phone, like you're like painting the Sistine Chapel, and you know you're doing stuff like that. Just, you know, making figure eights in the snow when you're talking to somebody outside, or, you know, just walking. You just do weird shit when you're on the phone. I've noticed it. It's a whole, you know, fucking, you know, genre, pretty much, is people turn it to a genre. And, you know, the time's coming, and then right as I'm about to go back, you know, I'm about to go outside and pretty much tell her to get off the phone. I need to talk to you. This is more important. I'm sorry. I wake up. So I didn't get a chance to tell my wife that I cheated on her with my personal trainer, and how terrible I felt. So the first thing I did when I woke up that morning was, no, I didn't tell my wife. First thing. I got up and started getting ready for work, and then I told my wife. I said, hey, I cheated on you in my dream, and my dad was still alive. And of course, you know, she was like, oh, baby, I'm so sorry that you had a dream about your dad. And I was just like, again, I cheated on you. I know it's not that big of a deal. I know it's just a dream, but oh my God. So, I asked her last night when we were at dinner. I said, so what if I really did cheat on you? You know, I mean, we've talked about this before, but it's just one of those things where she said, well, first of all, I would probably, you know, pack a bag, or I would probably kick you out and say, I'll see you in a few days. And next time I see your ass, we're going to be in a marriage counselor's office. That's pretty much what she told me if that ever happened in real life. I'm like, oh, well, good to know. Good thing it's never going to happen. But good to know that that's where she would stand. Me, on the other hand, I don't know what I would do, guys, if I found out that my wife was cheating on me. I've been in a few relationships before, and I got cheated on in one of my relationships. Actually, twice. She cheated on me twice. It was fantastic. Came back with her tail between her legs and apologized the first time, and then I was stupid enough to let it happen again. I'm like, okay, no, okay. And then she broke up with me both times. I'm like, you're the one that cheated on me, and anyway. So here, I've had family members that were cheated on, and divorces happened, and that people were kicked out. I've had friends that were cheated on, even though they were being accused of cheating, but the other person of the party was actually doing the cheating. So that's a whole different story, guys. That's a whole different story. Still salty about that a year later. So it boils down to, like, I don't know what I would do. You know, they say that you're a product of your surroundings. And every single time, except one or two times, if I ever, you know, have known somebody that got cheated on or whatever, and they were married, divorce was definitely the next step. And then you get some people that work it out. I do have a few scenarios. I do have a few people in my life that they, you know, one person in the party cheated, and they worked it out, you know, because, you know, they kind of see it as, like, you know, just a cry for help. They're hungry for attention, practically. And so if they can't get it from their partner, they'll go to the next best thing, which is usually, you know, a friend of the opposite sex, or, you know, a family friend that you've known for years, or what have you. So I don't know, guys. So question number 2, how would you have responded to your significant other cheating on you, whether you're in a relationship, married or not? What would your response have been? And anyway, so third thing I was going to talk to you guys about today was doing more things to get the channel started, guys. I'm making plans. I am making plans. Right now, I'm focusing on the gaming aspect. Once I get all my ducks in a row with that, I will start focusing on everything else. It's not just going to be a one-trick pony channel, you know. God forbid, you know. I mean, there are plenty of channels that are one-trick ponies. There are plenty of channels that are dedicated to gaming. They're dedicated to vlogs. They're dedicated to food reviews. They're dedicated to miscellaneous videos. I, on the other hand, would like to do all of them. Jack of all trades, not just a one-trick pony, a jack of all trades. So that's kind of what I wanted to do with this channel, and so far, it's hopefully going to become a reality of that. So, all right, guys. So, question number 3. Besides the food reviews, what's the next best thing that you're most excited about? Is it more vlogs? Is it gaming? Is it skits? Is it maybe the cooking videos? Maybe the craft videos? What, besides the food reviews, because I know it's everybody's excitement, what else are you excited about? What's the next thing? What's option number 2 you're most excited about? Let me know. And guys, that's all I really have for y'all. I'm home. I'm tired, and I got dinner waiting for me, and I got my kitty waiting for me. We took him out of quarantine today. He got fixed last Tuesday, and everything we saw was 7 to 10 days that they need to be isolated, and they need to be, kept alone, and they need to, be by themselves. So we let him go a day early, but everything seems to be working okay. My wife's been monitoring, and everything is fine. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much once again for dropping by. And always remember, my little piglets, Colin Pork Chop loves y'all the most. Y'all take it easy, guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.